Welcome back, lads. I had a friend ask me a question the other day. He said, Jack, what would you do if you had all your social media, money, everything you've amassed taken away from you and you had to start again from zero? How would you get back to where you're at right now? And I realized that it's all about the person that you become on the journey. So I actually think, because I know the lessons now that I've learned getting to 100 grand a month, I could replicate it and do it again very easily. So I'm going to run you through the exact steps I would take if I had to start from complete zero, no money, no social media accounts, and I had to get back to 100 grand a month in the quickest time possible. I'll give you two routes in this video: with social media and without social media. Because my friend Dario, he actually said to me, what would you do if you couldn't be on social media? And I came up with an answer to that as well. So for some of you that don't want to use social media, it's stupid to not use social media because it's so much easier. But if you didn't, there's a solution for you as well. So step number one, sell, sell, sell. If you want to get out of poverty, the quickest and easiest way to do so is to learn sales. So the first thing I'd do is, obviously I wouldn't be able to keep up with any of my expenses. I wouldn't be able to rent a place. I'd have absolutely zero money. So I'd move back into my home. I've got a good relationship with my parents. I'd set up in my bedroom at home. And this is what I'd do. I would get an online sales job. I already understand this market, this industry from my experience. And I know that when there's people making huge money, online coaches, guys with a lot of reach, they normally need a sales rep that can convert those customers, those inbound leads. So what I'd do is I would look for the guys that are absolutely killing it in a certain space, whether it be e-commerce, online fitness coaching, online business coaching, and they sell huge packages, 10K plus, because you get higher commissions. I'd research the best guys in the industry and I'd apply to 20 or 30 online sales jobs every day. Absolutely every person that I could find with an application to work in sales, and I would cold DM 20 or 30 people with the best coaches in certain spaces, and I would find a way to get an online sales job. I would then work my ass to the bone. I would just sit down and I would do nothing but insane training program, keep myself completely disciplined. I would have a complete discipline routine, daily reading, self-improvement, getting knowledge into my brain. And then I would just sit down and I would work. I would do sales calls all day long. And in the time in between, I would find other sales jobs. I would try and get multi-offers that I can sell for at the same time. So ideally, I'm just sat at my mum's house on the phone all day on Zoom, closing deals. I would not spend hardly any money, a little bit of money for food, but I would not go out. I would not do anything. This is the quickest way back to 100 grand a month, remember. So I'll get that job, nail it down, not spend a penny, and I think in 6 months, I've already got sales experience. I've got my experience to take with me. I've worked in sales since I was 16 years old. I know how to sell stuff, and I know the commissions you can make. And I reckon I could stack, starting from total zero, I think I could stack $50K, $50,000 in 6 months of spending nothing. At the same time, this is the social media, where the social media plays in. This is an insane transformation. Guys don't normally sit and commit their life to something and document everything. So I would document everything I'm doing, the outreach, the person I'm working for, the sales calls closed for the day, the money I've got saved, the workout I did in the morning. I would document everything via daily YouTube videos and daily Instagram. I would put everything out to the world so people can see and come with me on the journey, building an audience. Next thing I do, 50K in the bank. Do you want to live in England and make content in England? No, because it's not interesting for people that are watching from that country. Yes, it can be done, but for me, I would always try and move somewhere that is a better climate, somewhere that I enjoy living, that I have some advantages. I would move straight to Thailand, my favorite place. Cheap cost of living, great social media potential, and I would keep the online sales job. So I've still got income coming in, but I would document the whole move, everything I'm doing, and put it onto IG and YouTube. Now we've got to start focusing on putting the IG and YouTube first, on blowing this stuff up if it hasn't gone viral already. But the thing is, when you do 6 months of dailies, showing a journey like this, you save your 50K and then you get to Thailand, you're already blowing up because no one's consistent like that. No one's doing that. So you've got an audience there. But another thing I do is, girls are basically the master key to YouTube and Instagram, used in the right way. If you bring girls, attractive girls into your content, you're around attractive girls, it just massively increases your click-through rates and your virality, because whether we like it or not, men work off very archaic functions in their brain, and that's derived around women and sex. That's what draws their eye. So I would bring in girls, girlfriends, different situations, content with girls, for virality, to get more viral, to get more views, more traffic. That's what you need to make the big money. And I'd also test out multiple ideas, self-improvement, fitness, dating advice, loads of different ideas on my channel, and just find the niche that pops, the thing that my audience that I've amassed really like to see. And I would hit that niche and I would blow up the channel. Next step, to turn an audience into cash, to make that 100 grand a month, you need to build out an offer. I now need to sell for myself. I need to build out a community. Maybe it's a community based around my ideals, my training philosophies, my stuff in sales, where you could build a community like that. You could do one-on-one coaching, teaching guys how to do exactly the same thing you did in 6 months, and you sell high ticket. You could go into the dating space or fitness, because you're totally mentally involved in everything you do. You're just dialed in. So you are already, from that 6 months of track record of tracking everything, you're already, what's the word? You've already got social proof because you've done it for yourself. That's how the journey starts. So I would then create my high ticket, I'd create my community, and I would rebundle the profits into YouTube ads. The good thing about YouTube ads is you can target an individual video. So you could have someone that's pulling in exactly the same niche that you want in the same kind of industry, and you can start running your ads for your community, for your own channel, through that person's videos. And you use that to scale. You'd rebundle your profits and use that to scale, bring more people into your courses. Drop the sales job, dominate socials with mass content. This would probably get you to, this could get you to 100K a month, depends on how good your offer is. But let's say it doesn't. The next move is Dubai. The reason you want to move to Dubai is for the tax setup. You don't want to be paying huge taxes. So you move to Dubai, you get around big money. That's the main thing about Dubai, is the networking opportunities. If you're a content creator, you get around the big money, you get around the millionaires, you get on the boats, you get on the yachts, you get a Ferrari, you get the villa, you boost the image, and all of that gets bundled back in to course sales, to selling your high ticket, to selling your mentorship. You've got to be around 100 grand a month right now when you're in Dubai and you're living this kind of lifestyle. And then I take 20% of those profits and I go into crypto, because I think we're about to hit a bull run. And that's how I get back. Within a year, I think I could do that. I could get back to exactly where I'm at now, maybe even further, with that kind of intensity. That is how I would do it, using social media. Now, if I wasn't allowed to use social media, I would do exactly the same thing. I would do all of the moving back home, I would get the sales job, and I would start hitting sales super hard and saving that 50K. But in that 6 months, because you're not making content, you've got time to start outreaching and building connections with people selling luxury real estate, luxury cars, yachts, high ticket sales in Dubai. Companies that guys are making a lot of money as sales representatives, guys that are estate agents. Find out who's killing it in the space. Use my network, use the people I know, and find a job opportunity in Dubai. I would then move to Dubai with my 50K, get around big money because you're selling luxury products. Rather than be a guy that's just there for the work, you build incredible connections, look after your customers, look after the guys you sell, build a logbook and a network with millionaires, set up the 0% tax, bundle things back into crypto, use your connections to scale up to 100 grand a month. That is how I would do it. If I was in any situation where I went back to complete zero, this is the quickest way I can think in my brain, with the skills that I have, that I would make 100 grand a month within a year of going to zero. So I don't know if that helps any of you, because maybe you're not like me, but I just wanted to give that insight on exactly what I think the clearest path to wealth is. If you're a young hustler, a young guy that is happy to talk to people about sales, you're happy to connect with people, you're happy to live that sort of high octane, busy lifestyle, you want to get in great shape, that is the quickest way, in my opinion. If you can hit all of that, now that's not easy. That's a serious amount of work. Most people are not able to commit to that. Personally, I know I could commit to that. I can make that happen. So if you're willing and able, I think that opportunity works for most guys that want to get into the online space or into sales. That is exactly how I would do it. And I would just put your life on hold for 6 months when you're hustling, and I would only build connections and stay business orientated. For that first year, I wouldn't book anything else. There's no time for leisure. That's the urgency needed to get rich. So lads, I hope that helped you. If you want to network with millionaires, guys doing multi-six figures per month, if you want to learn from them, learn the wisdom, be around other killers, be around this mindset and train with us, go and check out the New Elite in the link below. We've got a new application process. Make sure you watch the video, find out about the New Elite. Let's see if you'd be a good fit. I'd love to meet you. I'd love to hang out. Have a good one, lads. That's all for today, and I'll see you again tomorrow.
Life as a man is harder alone. In the world of men who dare to dream, the path to success can be a lonely road. You're pushing boundaries, but deep down, you know what's missing. The New Elite is an entrepreneurs network, mainly focused on my philosophies around being an elite male. When someone comes in from even a 9 to 5, they're making 10 grand a month, and they see there's a guy who's totally free making 200 grand a month, the things that he can tell you will change your life.
Everything you need is coming to you. The lessons that you need to learn, the money that you want to earn, it's all coming to you in good time. But anything that comes to you before your time will be squandered. The most important thing you can learn is the wisdom. You have to learn the lessons. You have to live the life. The game is not about the trophies. The game is not about what you get at the end, the car that you have, the money that you earn. It's about the
person that you become.